Anthony's new legal team wants the judge who presided over his murder conviction removed from overseeing any appeals.
Lawyers are also making the case for a new trial weeks after Anthony was found guilty of the 2025 deadly stabbing at a Frisco track meet. Fox 4 Stephen Dial in studio. And Stephen, you've been going over those legal filings and can share more. What do you got?
Hundreds of documents, Heather, in that motion. The Karmelo Anthony legal team, led by attorney Russell Wilson, who's a familiar face on Fox 4, says that Judge John Roach made what he calls problematic comments during a TV interview following the conviction. Karmelo Anthony was found guilty of murdering in the stabbing death of Austin Metcalf at a Frisco track meet. Anthony was sentenced to 35 years in prison. During the appeals process, Anthony took on a new legal team. Today, they filed two motions. One for the judge to be removed, and then the other for a new trial. Let's talk about the motion to recuse first. In the court documents, the grounds for recusal centers around an interview given just days after the jury's decision. Documents say Judge Roach expressed personal opinions about the propriety and correctness of the jury's verdict, the fairness and the trial and the correctness of the judge's own ruling during this trial. Now, Russell Wilson says that this case remains a pending or impending proceeding and thinks that these comments can influence future rulings from the judge. On the motion for a new trial, Anthony's legal team took issue with multiple points, including the tight restrictions about who could view the trial, saying that the courtroom was effectively closed to the public, claiming it violates the Sixth Amendment to a public trial. We should note 27 members of the public were allowed in the courtroom, but we weren't allowed to stream the proceedings. Another point raised is about the motion about the jury's instructions. The legal team claims that these instructions were made in a way that made it difficult, in their words, for the jury to consider Anthony acting in self-defense. Now, all of this is a standard procedure following a conviction. I'm told what happens next. Judge Roach will refer this motion for recusal to the regional administrative judge. That judge can then set the hearing on the merits of the motions.